Hey, everyone. This is Jay from the Let's Get Loud podcast. Hello. Happy Friday. Hopefully you are getting excited for the weekend ahead. I don't know. Okay, so today I am getting louder about weight loss versus maintenance. Here's the thing. Someone once commented on one of our podcasts and said, I think that your weight loss is more geared towards maintenance than weight loss. And that like sparked like or triggered or whatever we want to call it, like kind of like thoughts around how society really divides those two journeys. Like you have weight loss and then there's maintenance. And I think that they are literally one journey in itself. So I want to talk about that. I want to clarify a little bit what is the difference between weight loss and maintenance, and kind of how do you know that you're at maintenance, right? Okay, so first thing, you guys, weight loss is when you are creating a calorie deficit. So your lifestyle on average puts you in a calorie deficit, therefore your body loses fat and you're losing weight. So that's what a weight loss journey looks like. You create a lifestyle where your body is in a calorie deficit on average. So your new lifestyle, the way you're doing things, your behaviors, all of it is now putting you in a calorie deficit. Therefore, you're eating less than you were before. Okay. So if you're like, am I on maintenance right now? Am I on a calorie deficit? Am I weight loss? If you have not lost weight, let's say in the last month, okay, it means that your current lifestyle is not putting you in a deficit. If you've stayed kind of the same, it just means that like on average, you burn kind of the same amount of energy than you consume in a run of a day. And if you've been losing weight, it means you are creating a calorie deficit on average, that you are consuming less energy than you are burning every day. So it's that simple. That's what explains the what does Alicia call that? The trend on the scale. So if the scale is trending down, it means on average, you're consuming less than your body burns. Okay. So let's talk about quickly, like someone that gains like 20 pounds over 2 years, like it's slow, right? Like you don't really like, it's like the first year is like 5 pounds, or like, I'm kind of staying the same. If that trend is like just slowly, if you're like, I've gained 20 pounds in the last 5 years, maybe it's like, was it like this last month or was it this last year? But it just means that on average lately, the way you're living your life, so your lifestyle en general, is putting you in a surplus. And if the numbers like it was Josee, it was like over 5 years, like it's like a slow gain. It just means that you're consuming a little bit more than you're burning. Like it's like a slow plus. Let's look at like when the pandemic hit and people gained 20 pounds in like 1 month. What happened there? So what happens when you gain a lot of weight in a short amount of time? It means that you created a massive surplus. So in a short amount of time, you just consumed a lot more energy than you were burning. So a lot of people were not moving during the pandemic, consuming more alcohol, consuming more calorie dense foods. And so they just like, and it was like, ça monte vite, like it adds up quick when you are consuming high volume, high calorie foods. Okay. So then you're just consuming way more calories than you are burning. And therefore that's where the like massive gains happen. Okay. So tons of people would consider maintenance as you're done losing weight and now you're shifting your focus, you're shifting your lifestyle to no longer losing weight. And that is not typically how that happens. Maintenance simply means that the scale is not moving anymore and that how you're living your life is balanced. So how you burn, like how many energy you burn matches how much energy you consume on average. You see me keep saying on average. It's not fucking Monday. It's on average with your lifestyle. Okay. So, when people say like, I'm on a plateau, you're not on a plateau. That your body doesn't go on a plateau. What happens to your body is, so let me explain this. Okay. As you lose fat, your body requires less energy to function as you lose fat. So someone that is thinner requires less energy to function than someone that has more body fat on their body. So for example, Josee with 100 pounds heavier, but 100 pounds heavier. So same age, same height, same Josee. Okay. But 100 pounds heavier. That Josee, the 100-pound heavier Josee, requires more energy to function because of the fat that is on her body. Therefore, just by living, she burns more energy than the Josee at 148 pounds. Okay. So if I weigh 248 pounds versus 148, right now, because I don't have a lot of excess body fat, it doesn't take a lot of energy for me to function. So just naturally, as you lose weight, you burn less energy as a human being. You require less energy. Therefore, you burn less. Okay. So what happens is once you create a lifestyle and you're losing weight, you're losing weight, you're losing weight. And all of a sudden, let's say like the 20-pound mark, usually this happens. You stop losing weight, or the rate in which you lose weight really slows down. And you're like, oh no, I've hit a plateau. All this means is now that we've lost 20 pounds, your body burns less energy. So if you keep eating the same thing, you're no longer creating a calorie deficit like you were before because you're burning less. So now you're on maintenance. Maintenance is not like, oh, now you have arrived to a certain number. Now you're on maintenance. Maintenance just means you're literally on average burning the same amount of calories than you are consuming. Burning meaning not freaking exercise, you guys. Your body burns energy doing nothing. Okay. Just living. Right now I'm burning energy talking to you. Okay. You're burning energy listening to me. So when you start losing weight, there's this thing where it's like your metabolic rate in which you burn energy slows down because you're thinner, you are smaller, you have less body fat. Okay. So you hit a plateau, which a lot of people are like, oh my God, I'm broken. No, it just means that now you're consuming approximately the same amount of calories you are burning in a run of a day. Okay. So you're not broken. If you want to lose more weight, you would have to change a few things in your lifestyle to consume less, or you can decide to choose and burn more. But there's something dangerous about like adding more exercise to your day. I would say like more steps maybe or whatever, but like that's up to you. However you want to create a calorie deficit, go for it. But just FYI, then you say, okay, I want to change my lifestyle. And then I want to create a calorie deficit because I do want to lose more weight. And I also see certain behaviors that I'd like to keep changing. Or you say, I love my lifestyle. I love how I live my life. I don't want to change anything. Then I guess this is it. Like, I guess for now, stop thinking this is for the friggin' rest of your life. For now, I'm going to keep going because I really love my lifestyle. All of a sudden you're in maintenance. But don't you see that like you literally are still doing the same thing that you used to do for weight loss, but now it's maintenance? And don't you see that the lifestyle that you created for yourself that once gave you weight loss now gives you maintenance? So really weight loss and maintenance are one and the same. But at one point, the way you lived your life and the choices that you made and how you created your weight loss was doing a deficit. You were losing weight, and all of a sudden it doesn't because now you've lost weight. So they are the same. All the strategies that the lifestyle you're creating for yourself while you're losing weight, the mindset you need to create and the shit you need to learn to lose weight is the same you'll need for maintenance. Everything that you do to create weight loss will be used during maintenance. It's not like all of a sudden you wake up and now you're on maintenance mode and your whole life changes and how you think changes and how you behave changes and what you eat changes. Nothing literally changes. I like to like explain it like the day before you get married, then the next day after your wedding, nothing fucking changed. Like we're the same people. We have the same bills. We live in the same home. It's not like all of a sudden we behave differently because we're married. It's the same thing. It's not like all of a sudden you behave differently because you're on maintenance. Right now, what I do to maintain my weight once was what I did for weight loss. And I just don't get weight loss anymore. This is why it's so important that while you're creating your weight loss lifestyle, that you're creating your own that you love. Because at one point, this lifestyle is not going to give you weight loss. So if you are only doing things for weight loss, and one day it won't give you weight loss, you will be upset. And you'll be like, well, I don't want to do this if I'm not getting weight loss out of it. Then you shouldn't have done that from the get-go, because you can get weight loss doing all the things you want to do. So that's why it's so important, because you know what? Right now, I do all the exercise and I do all the things that people would do to lose weight. I don't lose weight though. I maintain my weight. So everything that I do, I love. I don't get weight loss out of it. I get my health. I get my life. I get all the things that came with weight loss, but I just don't get weight loss anymore. If I want weight loss, I need to look into my behaviors and try to create a calorie deficit. And honestly, as you get thinner and as you get smaller and as you get lower on that scale, that's where it gets like, do I feel like I'm putting myself on a diet? Because the last 20 pounds and what does that even mean? The last 20 pounds? Honestly, I do believe that a lot of us think that we'll be happy at a certain weight. And I think we need to add 20 pounds to that, because I think we can get to that weight, but getting to that weight without feeling deprived or feeling like we're missing out is like not a big percentage of the population. So I do believe that like we often like lose weight. We get lost in weight loss. We like kind of put ourselves on a diet, but we don't think we are. And then all of a sudden we hit like our lowest number. And then I think we go like, we lose weight, we get to this number, and then boop, we go up like about like a 10, 15 pounds. That's where we should be. That's where maintenance lives. That's where you live your life. You don't feel deprived, but you're not gaining or losing weight anymore. So see how weight loss and maintenance require the exact same strategies, mindset, beliefs, language, and lifestyle. Just, it doesn't give you weight loss anymore. So let's stop separating. I think that society needs to stop separating weight loss from maintenance. They're really one and the same, just because at one point your weight loss journey brings you to maintenance, because you're no longer burning more energy than you are consuming. And then you find your lifestyle. It's all intertwined though. And I think maintenance is like labeled as like you stay around the same weight. And I'm like, well, no one stays around the same weight forever. So I think it's important that we just stay connected to, what the scale is saying, how our behaviors, how we feel about it. And that's how we maintain our best lifestyle. All right, everyone, have a good day.